let's get straight into this with Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops is, of course, made by the game company Call of Duty. Actually, no, but it's the Call of Duty franchise, okay? Can't really guess that from the title. It's made, of course, made by Treyarch. And I hear 1,000 gasps whenever Treyarch is mentioned. You hear, Treyarch? They made the bad Call of Duties, didn't they? Oh no, I think this is one of the better Call of Duties, in my opinion. Of course, you've got the zombie minigame from the first time just to cash in. And of course you've got the multiplayer, which is boring. And I remember when Call of Duty used to be about the single player, singly player stuff. Go around as some kind of unstoppable Terminator type soldier that can't die. And Black Ops sort of varies things up a bit. The campaign's definitely different. It's not like your normal, gritty, realistic war shooter thing. You're basically some guy getting tortured, and you got to go through time and relive past events and all that sort of stuff. And guys going crazy, and it's one of the better ones because they basically go, realism. What's that? We just want to make an interesting story. And I think they're sort of putting Call of Duty back on the tracks for campaign. But the campaign is ridiculously easy. I did it without dying even once. Once or twice when they suddenly pull a move where you don't know what's coming, and then suddenly, woo, enemy in front of you, and you can't see them. And there's ones behind you as well, and you can't see them either. There's no indication that they're coming. I'm not really going to bother with the story because, to be honest, I don't know one person who cares about the Call of Duty campaign anymore. It's they're not exactly special. It's just a corridor shooter, basically. Go here, shoot these. Go here, shoot these. Go here, shoot these. And can't really get any special. The key sort of lies in multiplayer. And actually, there's this sort of this is sneaky. There's in multiplayer you have something called bot arena or training mode or something. It basically puts you against teams of robot people. By robot people, I mean the Xbox, like controlled by the computer, CPUs, or stuff. And I thought that'd be brilliant. Now, when I go up on holiday or something, and I just take my Xbox for the mornings, or my internet gives up the ghost and pops its scaly clogs, I thought, so we have to play multiplayer, just wet the difficulty up to realistic or high or whatever, and it'll be like online. But no, you can only play it with an online connection. To which the point is, what is the point? If it's there to train young people, or to train silly people, or to train people who are not very good, they're just going to think they're good, then when you go online and realise it's actually a lot harder, it's not going to help them, is it? Oh no. The multiplayer is, of course, your standard Call of Duty multiplayer. First to get the AK-47, or the first to get to the Commando, or the first to get to a certain type of gun, you win, and it's apple cake. It's got the same syndrome as Modern Warfare 2, where Modern Warfare 2 you could just get the UMP and win. In this game, it's just the first to one of the 5 most overpowered, ridiculously, stupidly powerful guns in the game. Seriously, the other ones you might as well just flick you with a paper for all they care, compared to those guns. And one annoying thing about Call of Duty multiplayer, not just the overpowered, like this gun beats everything, where balancing goes out the window, but the players. Call of Duty players are the most annoying people I have ever met. All they do is complain. I've never heard one actually tell me, look out, there's enemies ahead, or watch out, there's bombs about. They always shout and complain about the lag, or the, he's cheating, in some whiny voice. And it's not fun. Now, Call of Duty multiplayer isn't fun really anyway, because it's just one gun versus everyone else. And it's just when you get people like that, it's just stupid. The kill streaks are a nice idea again. You get like 3 kills, you get some plane to fly above you and tell you what's where. You can call in airstrikes, chopper, gun, and what's it. And of course, they're not really that good. They're fun for a bit, I suppose. But you can customise your guns, which is quite fun. Put silencers, red dots, and all that sort of stuff on them. And you can even put your own emblem and your own name on them. Now that I like. That is a nice little touch Treyarch put in. Nothing special. It's just, you can put your name on it, or you can put your emblem on it. and change the colour scheme, and yeah, you've all seen that before, haven't you? Now there is a zombie minigame. That's quite fun. Get some friends. Basically hold down in the White House or somewhere, and just like the name suggests, in zombies, you gun down lots of the Legion of the Undead variety, and it is quite fun. I wouldn't do it on your own, of course, because you can't tell when zombies are coming in, and you'll be eaten before you have a chance to say, "Cool, look, there's a zombie." But yeah, it's not bad. Now, I say the zombie minigame's not bad. I have actually sold my Call of Duty Black Ops game because it was boring. I don't like it. I don't think it's a very good game. The stories aren't brilliant. The online's pants because it's filled full of idiots and people who whinge, and the guns are just one, and there's just one gun that you get to play with because all the rest are pants compared to it. And you might as well go and play a good multiplayer game like, say, Battlefield Bad Company 2 by EA and by DICE. That is a good war game. Of course, if you do like Call of Duty, you would have already brought this by now, and you shouldn't really be watching this review because you probably don't care, and you're probably even lining up into the comments to complain and whinge like some kind of weird whinging rat. But yeah, that is it for today. I wouldn't get Battlefield. I wouldn't get Call of Duty Black Ops. It's not particularly very good, just like all the other Call of Duties nowadays. The online's boring and pants. The multiplayer is the online. The zombies is fun. If you like zombies, if you can find this very cheap, like a £5, I would recommend getting it, because the zombies alone is enough. If you've got some friends, just a little mini game. But the single player, as though the single player is better, they do try and vary stuff a bit by making the story not realistic in the slightest. Yeah, that's just it really. Again, if you already like Call of Duty, you've already bought this game when it first came out, and you're probably lining up to wee in the comments now. Ta-ra. If you repent, you got to leave there. It's just been